Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. Got a team right here with a Choice Specs Slowbro on it. I've seen all the comments, so use Slowking and Slowbro, and I got a Slowbro squad right here. The original commenter actually wanted me to use Slowking and Slowbro on the same team. I think that's very unrealistic, but if you guys want to see it, I can definitely do that. Don't expect me to win a ton of games, but I think it could be funny. Anyway, getting into the set right here, we have Choice Specs Slowbro right here. Surf, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Psychic. We are earning all accurate moves right here. We're not earning Fire Blast, we're not earning Blizzard, because I don't want to miss any attacks today. So we got 4 attacks, max speed with the Modest Nature right here. The 44 speed investment allows us to outspeed any variant of no speed Toxapex, which is definitely very good with the Psychic right here, because we want to be able to outpace that before getting Toxic. Pairing it with a Mega Garchomp, because I really wanted a good way to pressure Chansey, and this can definitely do that at +2 with Earthquake right here, so I really valued that a lot. Have a Shift Gear Magearna right here. I think the combination of Slowbro plus Magearna is really nice, because Slowbro can go ahead and pressure all those steel types like Heatran with Surf, Ferrothorn with the Flamethrower right here, and Magearna really appreciates that, so that can be very helpful. Ferrothorn right here is a Spidef Lefty set, which is our Water Resist alongside Slowbro for the team. Unfortunately, Slowbro cannot switch into Ash Greninja due to the Dark Stab, so Ferrothorn is more reliable. We have Rocky Helmet's Thorox Landorus T right here, and then finally a Lefty's Pivot Coco. Makes it so we don't get 6-0'd by Hawlucha, so that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And let's go ahead and get right into today's games. Okay, I got a game right here. This balance build right here is really weak to SD Garchomp and Slowbro. I gotta keep Landorus T healthy just for the drill, because that thing's a problem. Mungus lead. Would I knock it out with Psychic? I'm actually curious right here, because if I can, then I want to try to go for this here. The other option would be going out into my Tapu Koko. Why are there so many Slowbro sets? Hello? Oh, that's Slowbro Mega. Okay, that's why I was like, what? Let's get in a regular Slowbro here. Yeah, there's so many of those. Psychic. If this kills, then I'm going for it right away. Max special attack. It doesn't look like it kills anyway, so I'm going to switch out here into Koko on the Spore. Yeah, so they try to Spore right there, which is totally cool with me. This next turn I can just go right for a U-turn and get in probably Ferrothorn here to get up my hazards. They could double Spore expecting Lando, and I don't want that happening, so yeah, Sludge Bomb Poison would be kind of bad too, so this scenario allows me to get up my Spike, which is going to be really helpful. I really got to try to... They have it in Power Fire, but it does 0 damage, wow. I'm going to throw off a Leechy this turn. I think they would switch out into Zapdos now. Okay, so they're just staying in, not a big deal. I think, tough scenario. The problem is that my terrain's gonna... I'm just gonna Spike up again. This is my Lele counter, though. I think I can win with my Magearna in late game, potentially. Depending on how they play the Hippo and the Drill. Just gonna Spike up again, yeah. And this turn I can get in Koko. And then I think I'll U-turn to Garchomp. What I like about Koko here is it's also able to pressure Zapdos quite nicely if they want to defog with it, yeah. So this turn I can just go for a Thunderbolt here and probably 2-hit KO it as it's forced to defog. And then I'm just going to Thunderbolt again after that. I don't really fear Hippo or anything. Yeah, I do a sizable chunk, and this turn I just Thunderbolt again. Because while they do have 3 great switch-ins, they might expect a U-turn here. And I really don't want anything else coming in. So this turn I'll go for a U-turn. Another tough call. I think I'm going to go with Garchomp finally and start to pressure with that, because I really need to get the breaking happening here. I'm going to go Garchomp. They Sludge Bomb, of course they poison me right away. That's so terrible. Okay, I mean, I have to SD up. That's so lame. I think, like, had I not got poisoned right there, I think I would have just broken through this team right now. Because they're going to go Hippo now, right? And I just take more damage unnecessarily. I'm just going to Mega Evolve an Earthquake for the damage. I need this damage for Magearna's Ice Beam. Man, that really sucks. Like, are they gonna go Zapdos here? Okay, they stay in, so I'll get a good hit on this. That does so much too. Which actually means I can Dragon Claw this turn and knock it out, I think. I think they would go either Zapdos. You don't go hard Lele. Yeah, you go Zapdos and sack that off. So, Garchomp does get rid of Zapdos, but I think it could have done so much more right here had it just not been poisoned right away. And like, my Ferrothorn is already weakened, so there was no point in going out into that on the Sludge Bomb, because I've hit in Power Fire after. So Lele comes out. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to sack off Ferro. This is still winnable with Magearna. I gotta somehow break through this thing now, and I can't. I think Slowbro can beat the Gyarados perhaps, because it should be Mega, and actually Mega would be worse. They go for Focus Blast and miss. I mean, that kind of makes up for the Garchomp, but like maybe they'll miss again. Who knows? They should switch out here into maybe a Mungus. Yeah, they do go Mungus, so I can get at my hazards again, which is cool. They'll just hit and Power Fire me down here, which is, I mean, that's okay. They actually try to Sludge Bomb? Yeah, I'm just getting up my specs, man. I really don't mind. I think this time, yeah, I'm not going to go Coco on the HP. Actually, I can go Coco this time. They wouldn't Sludge Bomb again, I think. They could go Drill to spin, though. They go Lele, okay. So, I mean, the thing is, I don't know what set this is. Who took Sand Damage first earlier? I didn't take Sand Damage, which is a little bit tough here, because I don't know what item this thing is. I'm not going to take damage with my Magearna here. I think I'm just going to scout for the Scarf and U-turn. Like, this thing's not too important because they have a Sand Core, so it's not the end of the world. Best case is if they go Drill right here and I get in Garchomp. That would be amazing. Because then, I mean, like, I already have the Hippo Weaken and I can Earthquake that twice. But yeah, I need to figure out how Magearna can do the job here. I need Terrain Up for that, because I don't want to get put to sleep by a Mungus, because Ice Beam's not going to Oko a Mungus. I need Chip on Drill, which I can get with Helmet Lando. They actually go out into this now. So this gives me Slowbro, actually, and they don't respond to Slowbro. I think my best play here is just a Psychic, because it should knock out Hippo, and I don't want them going a Mungus on a Water-type attack. And it'll still give the damage that I need on Drill for Z Fleur Cannon, so I would be okay with that too. Yeah, Psychic here, yeah, they go hard at Mungus too, so this is gonna get blown away. Specs Slowbro picks up the first kill, nice, so, well, second kill, I guess. What killed the Garchomp? I mean, the Zapdos. The Garchomp killed the Zapdos, okay. So, Amoonguss goes down, Specs Slowbro doing some work right there. I think, I mean, like, Gyarados could come out here and Mega Evolve and try to beat me down. Yeah, it's clearly gonna try to do that here. I have to go Landorus. Could also go Ferrothorn. I'm gonna go Landorus first on the substitute. Okay, and this turn I'll U-turn out. It's gonna be that sub DD set, huh? Yeah. I think I get in Slowbro again. Is this not Mega? No, this should be Mega. I'm gonna go out into my Ferrothorn here and just spam Power Whip. I should be able to take a Crunch because it's neutral right now. And then if I can break this sub, then I think I can beat it with the combination of Slowbro and... Okay, thankfully I hit. That's step one right here. Now they're gonna... I mean, I guess Mold Breaker would stop my Iron Barbs, right? Isn't that how that works? That could actually be the difference here. Oh, they're going for the miss. That's really bad too if I miss, but they're choking by going for the miss because that puts it in range of Slowbro. And Landorus T's Helmet, so... I don't agree with going for the miss. They're still going for the miss, which is not going to work out for them. And if they sub again here, then I just knock it out with Helmet, and I'll be good to go. Remember when Ferrothorn was at like 0%? Yeah, so that thing's out of the game now. And Slowbro just clicks Surf now and kills everything. So that's really cool. They have to go Hippo here. And I still have a full health Landorus T. Yeah, so they go Hippo. I think my play is... I mean, just Power Up is fine. They should just Earthquake here, I would imagine. Yep, Earthquake to knock me out. My Earthquake did 65 from my Garchomp, right? It did 85 actually, so I'm gonna go Garchomp here. Earthquake for the KO. Drill comes out. I have a full health Landorus just designed for Drill, so I think I'll be fine right here. Garchomp plus Landorus should be able to pull through anyway. They have to choke and hope I switch out and let them SD. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Yeah, like they have to SD here, and just hope I choke and go hard Landorus, and then they knock me out with Steel Z and I lose. I would never let that happen, obviously. I'm gonna stay in here and Earthquake this thing. Then go Landorus and Earthquake. I think that's better. They would have to crit too, like if I do this play here. Yeah, they have to try to do that, and that's not gonna work for them. So I mean here I can just go Magearna and go for the Z Fleur Cannon. And that'll be able to knock this thing out too, which is definitely very cool right here. So we were able to pull through in the end. I guess maybe if it specs and crits me, that could be bad. But then Coco plus Slowbro can beat it. So let's go for Twinkle Tackle, and We'll see whether we can knock this out maybe. Yeah, so that's not going to knock me out. That looks actually Scarf, because Specs should have done more, I think, to offensive Magearna. We knocked that Pokemon out, and that's going to be game number 1 right there. So, despite that terrible poison, which Mega Garchomp would have ate this team alive, we were still able to come through. So I'll be right back with another game. Okay, I got another game right here. This matchup looks cool for Assault Vest Magearna, but I'm assuming their mag is Assault Vest with Iron Head, because they look really weak to Magearna and Ash Greninja, so that should definitely be a thing. I'm thinking Coco could check the Hawlucha, and I'm really anticipating the Medicham or the Landorus lead. So I'm going to lead off here with Slowbro on the Landorus. Okay, so this gives me a Spec Surf right away. If they go for Rocks, this is great damage for Magearna too. That actually doesn't take it well at all. I'm going to Surf again because I actually need the hit on this for... I mean, that doesn't matter as long as it's like not gonna... Oh, it's Calm Mind Pain Split. Yeah, I have to get out of here then. I think they might Fleur Cannon here, so I'm going to go Ferrothorn on the Fleur Cannon. Yeah, I couldn't risk Landorus or Garchomp that turn, because this turn I can just get up a... They would Pain Split again, maybe? Yeah, but I'm doing a good amount of damage there, which is definitely very cool. So they get in Landorus here. I'm assuming they're going to try to get up their hazards. Man, that Pain Split Magearna is going to be a problem, because it comes in on Slowbro every time and just Pain Splits up. Okay, I'll get in Landorus T here, and then get up my rocks on the Medicham. Okay, so this time I'm going to go Slowbro. And I think I just Surf here. They go for Ice Punch right away, interestingly. I think Magearna dies on entry, so I'm just going to Surf here. How much did I do? Because if it doesn't die on entry, it's going to get all its health back. I'm pretty sure I did like 40 something. I did 43, so ideally we get like a similar sort of roll. It should Oko this. They go Greninja. This is going to take over half, I think. This should take over half. Yeah, 52. Look at that damage. This thing is so strong. They could go for Spike here, I guess. I'll get in Ferrothorn, and... I mean, I'm just going to start layering up my own, to be honest. They could go... Their plays here are Landorus, or... Yeah, I'm just going to start getting up my own here, too. Actually, I need damage on this to make sure I don't actually auto-lose to it. At the same time, though, I need this thing healthy, so I'm going to go Landorus here. And just HP Ice this down is fine. They've shown Leftovers, so I'm assuming it's not any sort of Z moveset. Yeah, it's a defensive set, clearly, and they go for Smackdown. I revealed to be faster there. I'm assuming that's definitely true based on the lefties' turns. Medicham comes in. I can go Slowbro again, I think. Yeah, on the Ice Punch. And this time, I mean, they can't knock me out with High Jump Kick, I think, so I just Surf. And, I mean, they should sack off their Landorus at this point. Oh, they actually have Thunder Punch. That's really cool. Yeah, I wasn't anticipating that at all. So I need to shift gear up as soon as possible. I'm going to get in Garchomp here, though. I think my play is to just Earthquake. I don't know if the Dragon Claw would knock out Landorus from 35. I think it should knock this out, so I'm just going to Dragon Claw here in regular form. And then in case they go Landorus, I should be able to 2-hit KO that, because I don't want that thing coming in and then living with Leftovers plus another turn. If Dragon Claw doesn't do 59 to Medicham, I'll be surprised. I think they're going for the Hawlucha, and they go hard Magearna, interestingly, so this is okay. I think Fire Fang's my play here in case Landorus comes in. Yeah, because this allows me to just go ahead and check this with Dragon Claw next. I guess maybe I can just SD up here. Like, I don't know if Dragon Claw is actually going to do the damage based on that. Yeah, they crit the Earthquake, though, which puts me in range of Fake Out. That's really bad. That sucks. Okay, I'll Dragon Claw here. They might sack off Magearna now. So Hawlucha's stopping my Magearna from being a giant threat to them. Magearna, okay. And I'll just Earthquake now. Yeah, knock that out. Yeah, this puts me in range of Fake Out, which is pretty lame. Oh, they're actually trying to go for the Battle Bond here. Do I just give it to them? I think that might be one of my better options, in all honesty. No, but I want Coco to outspeed this, so I think I keep Garchomp as sack fodder and go out into this here. And then force the kill with the Gyro Ball. Because they have to go for the flinch here, because this thing dies on entry now too. Okay. Medicham comes in. I think... So I should keep Ferrothorn for the Coco, and I think I sack off my Garchomp here. The other option would be sacking Lando for the Helmet Chip, and then going Coco to U-turn. I like that play too. They actually go for high jump kick, which is great because this thing's dead on entry now as well. And actually, there's no point in staying in here. I sack off my Garchomp because this thing comes back in. Yep, so they try to Ice Punch. I go out into my Koko now. I just click U-turn because I can beat their Landorus with my Landorus. We saw that I outsped. And then I'm just worried about the Hawlucha. That's the main thing. That Hawlucha's a problem. If I get in Magearna now, Magearna can win this game on its own. That's the thing. I think I go Landorus here and force out Koko maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Landorus here. Make the Koko come in. I guess they could go Hawlucha right now and just SD up maybe. That could actually just win them the game, I think. That could be pretty bad. Yeah, I forgot that my terrain gives them this boost. This is really bad here. I need to Hidden Power Ice it down. And then this turn they take Helmet Chip. So a Rocky Helmet plus Iron Barbs, would that do it? I think it would. So I'm going to go for... Oh, they have Drain Punch? Yeah, that's going to be the game. Rocky Helmet plus Iron Barbs, huh? So that means I can't even go out into that. I just gotta hope this takes one, which I don't think it does. If it does, Magearna wins, I think. But if it doesn't, then I've lost to this Hawlucha. Yeah, I just died. That's gonna be that game. Actually, they're at +2. Yeah, I just gotta hope they... Actually, they have Drain Punch, yeah. Unfortunately, that is going to be that. I forgot that they don't have high jump kick, so... Hawlucha gets me in the end right there. The spikes were able to go ahead and put my Koko in range of the Hawlucha, and that definitely worked out for them right there. So props to them, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got another game right here. The player I just faced, which I cut out that game because I let off with my Slowbro to try to pressure Landorus. They went Greninja. And then I go Ferrothorn, they stay in, Dark Plus flinched me twice, and then I don't have a switch in for the rest of the game, so... Yeah, there was nothing I could do right there. On the bright side, though, I have a Flamethrower right now, so that could be very cool. Let's lead off... Oh, perfect. Let's go for a nice Specs Flamethrower here, and really hope they stay in. That would be very cool. You stay in here, right? You don't switch out? Oh, they're scouting, no. I should have Psychicked. Okay. Oh, this is fine. I think I can just power up here. Oh, they're the Protean set. Okay, so that makes sense. How do I want to win this game? I need damage on Ferrothorn for Magearna. Wow, this thing is a giant threat. I'm gonna go Koko here. Yeah, anticipating that again. Because you wouldn't stay in now, because obviously you have a Ferrothorn and a Landorus, and this is the biggest threat to my team. Yeah, okay, good. They can't give me this. Yeah, but they decide to, and that's going to make them exceptionally weak to Magearna now, so that's beautiful. It's still out of range of my attacks, though. That's the lame thing. Yeah, they go Landorus next, which they should. This next turn... I mean, they have a Rapid Spinner, which kind of sucks. U-turn, okay, Rocky Helmet, Greninja. Yep, this Greninja is a giant problem. Ice Beam would come out here. I'll go Slowbro on the Ice Beam. You guys think they have Dark Pulse on the Protean set? I don't know if they would. I don't want that thing. I don't want that Slowbro coming in either, so I'm just gonna Flamethrower. I could just go Tentacruel again though, and that's also something I need gone. No, actually Tentacruel's not a threat. I'm gonna go for Flamethrower here. But because it's not a threat, I feel like they'll throw it out, and... Like, you shouldn't go... That's your Magearna check. I'm just gonna go for Psychic. They go hard Koko. Okay. Glad I Psychicked. That was actually really indecisive there. And now I get to switch out and get Regenerator again too, which is very cool. Ferrothorn comes in. I can't let this get Leech Eater recovery. Yeah. And I mean, in this scenario, I can just get up my... I'm actually gonna pivot to Landorus this time. I should probably want to defog later, so I'm just gonna Earthquake here. I actually got a crit right there, which is pretty sad for them. Here I can U-turn out. I actually got a double crit. Really sucks. Yeah, no. This is not happening. I can't let this stay up. Actually, I have to defog now, as much as I hate giving this recovery. Yep, goodbye hazards. This turn I just U-turn and get in Garchomp. Alright, nice. So I positioned myself how I wanted to. I think here I can SD up. They've shown their defensive Garchomp. I should have SD'd up. Okay. So they go for a U-turn here, so I'm just gonna chip this down to Dragon Claw. Oh, actually they're faster, okay. And they go hard Tentacruel, interestingly. You guys think they're fast Tentacruel with like... I don't know, I'm just gonna Earthquake, yeah. Knock that out is fine. Because yeah, Lopunny comes in, but every time Lopunny is in, I get a kill with my Slowbro now, which is really cool. And also, I don't think they were Scarf Grand, right? Actually, they might be. Okay, well, I'll suck this off here on the Fake Out. I actually think my better play is going Landers to get up my rocks and then just sweeping with Magearna right now. Because I think with the Ice Beam chip, I can knock out that with my Z. Yeah, I think that's the... No, I'm just gonna go Slowbro first. I think that's better. And, I mean, here I can just go right for... just Surf. Hard Greninja. This can't even knock me out from what they've shown, so I'm gonna Surf again. Yeah, Hidden Power Fire right there is not gonna help them. They're trying to go off my choke of going hard Magearna, I think. Here I can just get this in. At this point I just get up my rocks. Like, even if this thing gets back to full, Garchomp's gonna have a fun time. So let's get in Garchomp here on the next Leech Seed. A really good Leech Seed play there. But they need recovery on this, so I'm just gonna Fire Fang. Landers comes in. I could be messing up a little bit, but I think the combination of Slowbro plus Landers should be fine. U-turn for Helmet Chip, so this thing's nearly dead. Ferrothorn comes back in. I just spam Earthquake here. Wow, that's actually really sucks for them. Yeah, they just forfeit. I mean, I think Magearna would have had it anyway. Either that or Garchomp just clicking Fire Fang. I don't even think they could have beaten my Slowbro at that point. Lopunny and Landers don't beat it, and I had Flamethrower for this, so... I think Slowbro would have just won in the end anyway, but... we're able to win that game, which is very cool, and I'll be right back with another one. Okay, I got another game right here. My opponent's team is literally just 5 threats plus a Hippo, and wow, I lose to Volcarona. Like, this dies to Bug Buzz, this dies to Z Bug Buzz, and everything else just dies to Flamethrower, so... I mean, that's gonna be a yikes. I mean, SD Garchomp alone right here looks really nice. I really need my rocks up right away, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. I mean, this could be Specs. I really need my rocks up for these two, but if it's Specs, I can't stay in. It was Scarf, okay, so... I wish I had rocks on this. That would be so good here. I'm gonna make an offensive double, expecting Hippo into Slowbro. Medicham works too. Especially because Psychic Terrain is up, I can just Psychic here. I should take one Thunder Punch, assuming they're that set. And wow, their Psychic Switch-ins do not exist. This is Spec Psychic under Psychic Terrain. I like how that pivot worked out for me. This is gonna take like 80%, I think. They just died. That's so funny. Okay, Volcarona cannot really come in on this. That's so funny. That thing actually, they get out of there. They could have still won with Volcarona. That thing 6-0's my entire team, but I'm throwing this game in because that was really hilarious. So I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got a game right here. Unfortunately, I get 6-0'd by the Clown, so this is going to be a little bit tough. The last game was very funny, by the way. Definitely need to acknowledge that again. Let's lead off with nice and Slowbro right here. Maybe my opponent will stay in for no reason, thinking they can take a Scald. They go for a Protect. I'm just gonna Surf again, man. If you go Chansey, I get up my rocks. They have double Magic Bounce, which is very cool. Yeah, Chansey comes in. Probably Toxic was what would come out here. Yeah, so I'll just go Ferrothorn on their rocks. Okay. In that case, I want to try to defog as soon as possible. So here I'll go Coco on the Xatu and just defog here. This could be tedious, but I think we can break it. I think maybe Shift Gear and Magearna couldn't do the job here. If it's not Scarf Clown, that would be better for me. Landers T comes in, okay. I wish I was Psyshock Slowbro, that would be amazing here. Okay, so we get Helmet Chip on Landers T, which is good for Garchomp. Garchomp is one of my better breakers here, so I gotta play that smart. Greninja comes in, okay. I can just get in Ferrothorn on the U-turn. So this thing's getting chipped down too, which is good for Thunderbolt. Also good for Slowbro. Okay, so here's the Clown. Yeah, they should go for a fire type move here. I guess sub makes sense too. Wow, this thing's a threat. I'm just gonna surf it. Yeah, because they're gonna be that sub combine set, and my play here is to stay in. They go for the Z right there. So because they burnt the Z, my Landers can live one now. Yep, Landers guaranteed lives one of these. So I just Earthquake. At least I think so. Landers should not die. Yeah, they switch out, acknowledging that it'll knock them out, but the Z move is gone. It cost me my Slowbro, but it's very helpful that that Z move is gone. Don't want to take a Toxic, so I'll go Ferrothorn on the U-turn. They didn't recover this now, which is cool. Oh, that Clown's about to come back in, though. It's not Scarf Clown, though, interestingly. I don't want this thing subbing up, so I'm going to Gyro Ball. Oh, they're messing up. Yeah, they went for Shadow Ball. Just going to Gyro Ball again. Yeah, they just throw it away, so that's cool. I guess they expected a switch there. I mean, I still got to somehow beat the Chansey, but it's easier to do with Garchomp now because the Clown is gone. Xatu comes in. Okay, I don't actually know how much this takes from Jar. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, so they probably expected me to expect Heat Wave, is what I'm assuming just happened. Let's get in Coco here. On the roost, right? And now you go Chansey or Landers, so I'm just going to U-turn out. Like, you want to try to soft-boil the Chansey as soon as possible. But I guess they stay in, okay. I don't really get that one. It's still weakened though, so that's cool. And like, yeah, sure, Gren is a threat, but oh, Gren is a threat. Yeah, Gren can sweep me. They tried a Toxic. My opponent's making all sorts of just super unnecessary offensive reads, and I don't agree with that. So I get back in here on Xatu. I don't know if I outslow them. I want to Earthquake here, like trying to outslow this thing. But I think I just U-turn on the roost. I'm going to get in Garchomp. Yeah, Garchomp needs to finally come in here and do something. So let's SD up here. Hard Landorus on a lefty set, okay. Here I can Mega Evolve and just Dragon Claw. Because it's lefties, right? So I don't think they would go hard Deontay. Yeah, they stay in. They decide to go for a Protect. They've been making so many offensive like switches. I don't think they're just gonna stay in, I think. I'm gonna go Dragon Claw. Yeah, so I get that right. They're just gonna Protect again, so I'm gonna go out into my Landers here. Protect would give them so much value. Actually, I could just stay in. I was about to stay in. I was about to Dragon Claw again, too. Hello? Xatu? I'm gonna U-turn here. Okay. Let's get in Coco on the roost. Should U-turn out on the Chansey. Yeah, Chansey comes in. This thing I can never let this thing recover. That's the key here. So let's get in, and I gotta make another call right here. What do I do? Do I SD, or do I just Earthquake? I think I actually SD up. Okay, now I gotta make the call. Do I Earthquake here, or do I just Dragon Claw? Dragon Claw would claim me a kill, which is very good. I'm gonna Dragon Claw. Okay, so I get rid of Landorus T. Nice. They have to go Deontay here. I guess Greninja could work too. Deontay comes in. I'm gonna go Magearna on that. Okay, Moonblast. So they know I'm offensive now, which is kind of stinks. Just gonna Twinkle Tackle in case they stay in for no reason. Yeah, and I knocked that out. Nice. So that's good for me. Can I beat the Chansey at all? Yeah, I think Leech Seed Ferrothorn just 1v1s it late game, doesn't it? Because I'm gonna be getting too much health back. So which means I don't sack that off here. I instead sack off Landorus T. Okay, Dark Pulse, not a big deal. because they went for Dark Pulse, it allows me to get in my Koko here. And click U-turn. Into the Chansey. Okay, nice. That's another good thing right here. I go out into Garchomp now, and I click. Okay, this is what the match is going to come down to. I gotta SD up, or I gotta predict Hard Gran. Okay, they go Xatu. Nice. So I can Dragon Claw this, and it should be able to knock this out. And then I think Ferrothorn can maybe solo the rest. Nice. So that thing's gone. They have to go Greninja here. And actually, I should switch out Garchomp because it earthquakes something. If Greninja comes in, okay. I simply go Magearna here. Then I get in this. I click Leech Seed. If they go Chansey, I'm going to get literally all my health back, so that's not going to help them at all. They decide to go right for a Surf again, which isn't going to work. Interesting Surf play. Okay, they go Chansey. Yeah, I literally just Leech Seed up, and that's going to be doing too much damage. Like, I'm going to get like 30% back every turn. Oh, or I can just miss and probably lose right there. Did I just lose the Surf because of that miss? I think I just did. How much did Surf do? It did 26. I just lost because of that Surf. Because of that miss. I guess maybe it's a roll. Is that all I can hope for? I gotta hope it's a roll. No, what I can do here is go for U-turn and go off their choke of soft boiling right here. I get in Ferrothorn, get the lefties recovery, and get my Leech Seed off. Or they go for Rocks for the Garchomp kill. Okay, I need to hit this Leech Seed. Whatever. Let's go ahead and get out of there. I actually literally won that game with Ferrothorn if I just hit either of those Leech Seeds, because Chansey has like base 500 HP. I literally Leech Seed back up every turn, and they could not beat it. And then I would be eventually out of range of the Greninja too, but I missed both of them, which it is what it is. Gonna go ahead and end off the session right there because that really sucked, but I think that game with the Kyurem Black was very cool, so I did hope you all enjoyed that. The team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out, and I'll see you next time. Later.